Judge Hoffman, would you mind coming up and introducing our next recipient, who's going to be Terry Hodge? So would you do the honor of bringing her up to the stage so she could accept her award? Absolutely.
Am I supposed to give a speech? I just want to say, I guess, a point of personal privilege. I've known Representative Hodge for 20-something years, and it is amazing how she keeps giving back again and again and again. I'm honored to call you a colleague and a friend. Let's give a huge round of applause.
I would like to join with everyone that's been on this stage tonight. I want to do that because back in 1995, I went to what is now the biggest mosque in Dallas, Iftar. And what I did there, I taught them how to register and vote. And for this community, I'm so very proud of you for what you have done and what you are doing. I tell them in Dallas, everywhere I go, this community is the sleeping giant. And I ask you, keep working, keep waking up this community. I also want you to know that the reason Commissioner Summerman was given an award, because in his first year as a county commissioner, he got busy and made voting, early voting, and election day voting possible at every mosque in all of Dallas County, Frisco County, and other counties. You electing a Muslim mayor, a Muslim councilman, 2 Muslim state reps, you have done an outstanding job. I am proud of you. Keep it up.
What Ms. Hodge was saying, that Andy Summerman is the commissioner in Dallas County. When he was running for the seat, I introduced him to a big, large gathering. I said, Andy, if you make this mosque a voting and a polling location, it would be a great help. I said, I promise I will. So when he got elected, he did it. So now Makkah Masjid, which is in Garland, there's our mayor, he just voted just 2 days ago over there. Medina Masjid in Carrollton is a polling location. INT is a polling location. And I would just say one thing, I hope I'm not going about. This year, we had several justices for the appeal court. And Tina was, I should not say Miss Tina Clinton, that's not right. Sorry. She got elected by only 2 or 3 votes, 200 or 300 votes. And where those votes came from, you just think. Most of them lost, as you know, and they'll win again. But those votes came from the IANT and other places, right? So this is the work that Amy and Teresa and all they did. So we are very happy that you recognizing this and you also giving us the company. Our next set of awards is our 3 individuals who started the IANT, Islamic Association of North Texas, which is called Dallas Central Mosque. And one of them is Khalid Amida's father, who passed away. And I see him cry when this mosque was being built and didn't have funds, but he would collect pennies from people. And he would put all the money into the mosque construction. Then Dr. Asif Sayyid, he's here with us. And then Muhammad Suleiman, everybody knows. I'll tell you one thing, what happened one day. Can we ask those, Khalid, can you come here, please? And can we bring Asif Sayyid and Suleiman to the front for us, please? Can you? I'll just say one thing about Muhammad Suleiman, what he did. He changed my life. And I want to take just a couple of minutes. I am in the furniture business, and there was about 30 or close to 25 years ago, I was in the showroom on a Saturday afternoon with my older brother, passed away, Hamid. And Muhammad Suleiman came into the store, and he said, we are building this mosque, and we want to put $500 on your account that you donate to the masjid if you can. So me and my brother, we talked about it. So I said, right now we don't have 500 right away, so let's go give him 2 checks, 250 each. So I said, Muhammad Suleiman, you can cash 1 check now, and the other check you cash after 30 days. Those days, we had nothing but checks, right? We didn't have no Zales or nothing. So what happened, that's what I'd like you to listen. In about 1 hour, a customer comes in, and he start moving around, going around the store, wondering, and he buys a sectional. I had a beautiful Sheffield sectional, several pieces on the display, and said, I want this one. So I gave him a price. So exactly $500 in profit. I put $500 in profit, and I said, this is his price. He bought it. I spoke to my brother. I said, look at this miracle. We trying to tell that we will give in the charity later, and the God gives you right now. So believe it or not, that changed my life. And what happened after that day, I started going to the mosque and started meeting these people, and I become a totally different person, which you just see today. So this was a short story of these people. That's the kind of effect they give you. These are the people that change your life, and they did change their life for many thousands of people. So is it okay for them to walk up here? It's okay, yeah. It's okay, right? Okay. So I would like to, unfortunately, we don't have Carrollton Mayor. He was going to present plaque to Dr. Asif Sayed. Then we have our Amir Omar. He was going to give the honor to Muhammad Suleiman. And then we had our Irving Mayor to give to Khalid Hamid. So can I ask our Irving Mayor and Richardson Mayor to come to the front, please? This is our Amir Umar and Muhammad Suleiman, Mr. Amir. And then I ask our Garland Mayor, Mr. Dylan Hendrick, to please join us too. So.
Well, I want to, first let me start by saying, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I want to thank the DFW MACC for having this wonderful event, and I want to thank Brother Lamam for inviting me and so many others here. I also want to thank every single elected official that's here this evening. This is just such a wonderful show that you guys are so supportive of the community and of this chamber. I want to tell a small story, at least of 2 of the 3 men that are here with me today, or here up at the very front. And before I get to them, I want to thank Mayor Rick Stouffer for his incredible leadership in the city of Irving for so many years. He has really been someone that I've looked up to, and I'm looking forward to learning more and more from. And Mayor Hedrick, the beautiful thing of him is because he had a runoff, he actually has 1 month less experience than I do as mayor. So I get to be his elder statesman, but it's an honor to be able to serve with my neighboring mayor. And last but certainly not least, my fellow council member, who is also the chair of the business committee, so this is a Chamber of Commerce event, Dan Barrios, an amazing guy to serve with. So I want to say something real quick about these 2 gentlemen here before you. There is a certain pin that we get to wear whenever we are local officials in the city of Richardson. And as mayor, I have one that happens to say mayor on it. And I had 3 that were special pins that were different than the other ones that I wear. And I decided I would save those and give them to 3 very special people. One of them was my father, who I, of course, was thrilled to be able to give him kind of a piece of this this thing that has happened where I get to serve such a wonderful community. But the other 2, went to Dr. Sayed and went to my friend and my brother here, Mohammed Suleiman. If you'll give them a round of applause. That pin makes them an unofficial mayor of Richardson as well. But when I see them, I always think of the fact that they are that important to me and that important to our community. The last thing I'm going to say, because I was in charge of giving something to my dear brother, Mohammed Suleiman here, for years, before I even ever got elected, I would refer to him as Your Excellency. Because he just has that sort of royal demeanor about him. But as soon as I got elected, and I apologize, judges that are here in the room, he started calling me Your Honor. Now, I think he meant honorable, but he just went ahead and called me Your Honor, and I've gone ahead and accepted it because when Your Excellency speaks, you take what he says. So thank you all so much for having me, and it's an honor to be able to give this to such important people in our community. Thank you.
Now I'll ask our Garland Mayor, Mr. Dylan Hendrick, to present the award to Ali Hamida for his father, Yusuf Ali Hamida, who was a really pioneer and the starter of the mosque in Richardson.
Thank you very much. I'm so proud that you've invited me here. You know, during the election, we certainly had got to be a good friend. My friend Jay here. He asked me to call him Jay. I was there so much at the mosque and campaigning, and he's always been so welcoming to me, and I appreciate that. And it was actually the mosque there. It's in my district, which I was on the city council. It is in my District 7 there, which is real close down the street from my house, and now I'm happy to represent the community also as the mayor of Garland. So I appreciate you, and I appreciate you inviting me here tonight. Thank you very much.
One thing I would say about Mr. Hendrick, he is also a civil engineer. And when we were having such a hard time in getting the permit for the graveyard, can you imagine you get a problem for a graveyard? In Fairfield, right? Fairview, Farmers Farm. So he not only designed the way they wanted, he fought even with the Justice Department, and finally he won the case, and there's a cemetery over there. So thank you very much. I ask our mayor from Irving to give an honor and award to my physician. He took me off, can I say floor? He took me off the Flomax. He's a urologist for years, and now his son is doing the same thing.
It's truly a privilege to be with these fine gentlemen and to be with people that have really given their heart and soul to make sure that the communities thrive. Whether it's building the mosque, whether it's building the schools, we have been very blessed within the city of Irving to have the mosque and the school and continue to grow within our community. And it's such a great pleasure to be around people and see the enthusiasm and see the commitment that the gentlemen before us have made. And as we continue to carry on and make sure that we promote their legacy, honor their legacy, and move forward as a community. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Well, it's a privilege to be amongst you. I have been in United States since 1963. I've seen the growth of Islam. The MSA started actually in Boston, and then it grew into Islam. When I came here in '77, I had the privilege of meeting Suleiman, his father, Yusuf Hamida, and we decided there are a few persons who are not here. Amanullah Khan, Dr. Amanullah Khan, Dr. Hassan Bukhari, Yusuf Hakim, including that, they were the group which first started in establishing IANT in 1971. When I dropped in from New Hampshire, there were hardly any Muslims in New Hampshire. I worked there for about 7 years. Then I came in '77 to Dallas. Sometimes God has devious ways of bringing the person. They were in a place in Baghdad Street in Grand Prairie, where it was the initiation of the Musalla, we call it, the interested party. I saw them reading the Quran. I didn't come from New Hampshire, from where the area of Muslims started, Boston and New Hampshire. Saw them reading Quran all the time. I got a little frustrated, and I told them, is this all you do? You don't propagate and going forward. Then, as you know, the person who talks gets caught. They said, all right, you take over, then let's see what you can do. I told them that I will take it over, provided you take one of the promises that I will expect from you. I said, I'll meet every week. Are you prepared to meet me every week? He was one of them who said, okay. I took him over. We sat every week to talk about the mosque. And then from there we saw many places and settled in the area of Spring Valley and Greenville, which was an island actually, and that suited me fine. So I said, okay, let's buy that plot. At that time, the plot was somewhat cheaper, 85,000. And we hardly had 30,000 in our hand. The mosque, the Musalla in Grand Prairie was about 3 acres. And that we sold it for 40,000. Then we added that. The banker was a friend of mine. I still remember Michael. Mercantile Bank was the bank. I said, hey Mike, I need 85,000 to buy. He said, that's no problem, Doc. Get your board of directors together. I got the signatures from the board of directors. We bought that land. And mashallah, at that time when I stood in the pulpit and spoke, I said, we have come to United States, the land of, what do you call it, democracy. Every one of you are welcome, but when you read the song of the flag, you have to obey and respect that. You will see that was the time when we started, Muslims started growing. It was cattle drove. We used to see some of the carts going. There were a lot of them, hardly too many otherwise. but that's where the group came from. And this is the history. I can go on forever. I don't want to take Thank you.
If I can have you guys come on the stage, it'd be so nice, if you can. Because we have 3 or 4 more than we have the scholarships. As the, when we started DFW, Muslim American Chamber of Commerce, we had a gentleman that you all know. He served our community in more than one way. He was also a very big part of the mosque that he's talking about. These folks did their job. Then the next generation that came in, they ran through. And then they did a beautiful job. Among one of them was Mr. Mohsin Mandavia. As you all know, Mohsin Mandavia, he, me, Iqbal Bhai, Anwar Bhai, we started this association. Mohsin was such a dedicated man that every minute of his life he spent for the community. He always told me, I live on a borrowed time. And one evening, he didn't feel very good, so he went to the mosque, he prayed, and he told everyone, thank you for you being my friend, this and that. Went to the hospital, and after that day, he never came home. So we still miss him, such a hard-working man. I would request his beloved wife, my sister, Farah Mandavia, to be please come here to the stage. He was not only friends, but he was also our neighbor. Him, my brother, and myself, we bought 3 houses on Grand Prairie. Lived on the same street. And his brother, Munaf, such a dedicated family. Munaf spent so much time at IMT. And I'm so proud that we still tell IMT is one of the nicest organizations in the country. So we would request Terry Meza, would you kindly please come here? Our state representative Terry Meza, and I would request Terry Meza to please kindly give the appreciation award to our beloved brother, Mohsin Mandavia. Mr. Mohsin Mandavia is a legacy, and inshallah, his blessing will continue.
The beautiful plaque for community leader.
Thank you so much.
Would you like to say a couple of words? We in your city.
Yes, you are. Welcome to my district. I represent Irving, so all of you that came in from somewhere else, thank you. We appreciate your donations to Irving, the economic development right there. And very proud of the Muslim community that we have here, both at the Irving, Islamic Center of Irving and Valley Ranch Mosque. A great community as well. Thank you.
Our next award goes to our one of the biggest supporter, Mr. Khalid Hamidi. You can sit right here. Mr. Khalid Hamidi. This was his award last year, but he could not make it. So, but we don't forget our friends. Okay, thank you so much. Let one of the gentlemen do it. I am no one. Our most hardworking gentleman who spends his hours and hours designing, conducting, sitting, everything arrangement is Mr. Iqbal Hassan. So please give him a big round of applause. He will be presenting our next award to Mr. Nadeem Zaman, who is the president of CESC, Community Excellent. Now he has to tell us what it stands for. And then Maliha Chaudhry. Maliha Chaudhry is also part of this beautiful organization. They do a lot of human work. They have Parvez Malik. Come on, Parvez, back. And they have conducted so many programs with the law officers, with FBI, and many of the other things. So we thank them for giving this service to the community.
Well, thank you very much. I want to add something. The organization started, the platform was to serve our South Asian community, the families of children with intellectual disabilities and victims of domestic abuse. That was our platform. But very soon, as we got into interfaith dinners and we saw, as we reached out to our elected officials or other government agencies, we found out that our civic engagement was lagging too much. And then we went back to the person that we've been in contact since 2010. I have been Terry, and Terry told me that, you know, I need to stay engaged and I need to come back after my wife passed away in 2017. It was my mentor, Parvez Malik, who encouraged me that we have to start this. We started it, and just this year, Terry, we added 1,700 voters. This year, we registered. It's almost there, and Battleground, Texas here. With their cooperation, we have added 1,700 more Muslim voters. Alhamdulillah, we're doing a lot more civic engagement, and with friends like Terry, with your guidance, and Walambai's guidance, we've been doing fantastic. Thank you so much for what Mali has brought to our organization and Parvez Malik. I'll let them say a couple of words.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Walambai. Thank you. It was wonderful to be here. Thank you.
Walambbai is going to present you. Each year, I ask this gentleman to stay here. Each year, we have scholarships. And bless her heart, Gina Salada, and her husband, Richard. They've been very generous with this scholarship. And these students who have finished school now, they're on their way to colleges. We need to encourage them, support them. So we have these 8 scholarships. And I want to start with Judge Gina Slaughter to please come in and mention those names and ask those students to come here. And our mayors will give those scholarships to those students. Gina?
That's his job. Okay. Assalamu alaikum. Good evening. I'm Judge Gina Slaughter. I'm the judge of the 191st District Court here in Dallas County. Back in 2006, the first year I ran for office in Dallas County, I made an outreach to the Muslim community through my wonderful neighbor Jamal Garbia and his amazing wife Habiba. And through meeting and talking with the members of IANT and later the other mosques in Dallas County, I came to the conclusion that we are more alike than we are different. We may belong to different religions, we may have different nations of origin, but in the end, we all believe in the American dream and the opportunities that we have here. We all believe that through hard work and determination, we can make a better life, not only for ourselves, but for our children and our families. And a big piece of that is education. I've gotten to where I am today through my parents and my dedication to me receiving an education. And through conversations with people in the Muslim community, like Khalid Hamida and Ghulam Jenda and a lot of other people I see here tonight, about how we could help foster that dream and how we can make that dream real for the younger generation of Muslim Americans. The answer was through helping students get an education. And so these scholarships were created and the DFW Muslim Chamber of Commerce seemed like a great forum to award these scholarships through. So the first scholarship I have tonight is to Abdul Paracha. Is he here? Oh, okay. Abdul, oh, there he is. Sorry, I didn't see him. I'll let you hold that. This one.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, I know, we got, no, that's the right one. That's the right one.
That's the right one. Let's start this with, okay.
I'll go over here. The next one is Abdullah Ahmed, sorry.
Ah, there he is.
Okay, the next one is Bilal Tebri.
Yep, you need to check. That's important.
Okay. And the last one is Zaid Suna.
Saeed?
Zaid. I don't see him.
Saeed here?
Zaid Suna. Okay, doesn't appear that Zaid is here, but I will give this to Gulam and he will ensure he gets it. You don't get it.
You'll take on
it. Thank you very much.
Next slide is awarded by Pakistan Society of North Texas. Pakistan Society of North Texas is one of the very oldest organization that was created in town, I would say over 30 years ago. And the current president is Mr. Naeem Sakia. He's himself a professional attorney, and I'll ask him to take it from here. Mr. Naeem Sakia, please give a round of applause for Naeem Sakia's hard work.
Assalamu alaikum. Nice to see you all here. And when I was invited to come here and perhaps give a little speech, I saw a speech given by Mr. Booker in the Senate on March the 31st, and he ended on April the 1st. I'm very inspired by his speech. But seeing that there are so many judges sitting here, I think I don't want to risk being sentenced. So I'm going to go ahead and just give the checks to the recipients, and I thank you all very much for your attendance. The first one goes to Hiba Amjad. Is she here? Hiba Amjad. A big round of applause for her. The next one goes to Urva Kashyap. Is she here?
Yes, she's
Thank you very much. We have a couple more scholarship awards. At this time, we're going to invite Attorney Khalid Hamida to come on stage and present those awards.
Thank you, Jazakallah khair. I have two wonderful ladies from IQA, and they are this is my granddaughter, and she's a straight A 4.0 student. And these two wonderful ladies are 3.7 and 3.97, 3.96, almost 4.0. But they've shown wonderful excellence, not only academics, athletics, student body government, and leadership in the community. So for that, they have been recognized by the Hamida Law Firm, 4th Annual Scholarship through the chamber, and this is the 34th year Hamida Law Firm has given scholarships to students to go on to college. So, Maram.
Our Imam Baba Rahman is here.
He's gone. Mr. Asil Khan, Mr. Asil Khan.
Mr. Asil Khan is here.
Yeah.
Please ask him to come. One of our sponsors, he's not here. He owns several restaurants. One of them is very famous in Frisco. It's called Chef Chen. That restaurant is not only for Chinese, for all the Muslims who like to eat halal Chinese. Number one, this restaurant owner has been very gracious and very helpful for many occasions at the mosque, local mosque. And whenever we have a program, he will subsidize it. So I really miss Mr. Ejaz Ahmed here today. On his behalf, we will ask our Imam, Brother Asil, to receive his award, and I will ask our Governor Mayor to present it. Thank you very much. And at the end, our Hafiz Khan has been such a big supporter for our association. I would ask him to come and please say a couple of words to the community where he sees you. Mr. Hafiz Khan, please. Bless us with your beautiful words, please. The man and gentleman, he does so much business and so simple as he is, we need to listen to those simple people.
Such a beautiful audience are here. It has been a pleasure to meet all of you. I just want to mention one name here. I have seen Gina Scholar for over maybe 10 years, I guess. And whenever I see the judges, I always come to your name in my mind. Thank you for coming here. And also I'd like to appreciate the Honorable Ranga Saab, his team, are doing a wonderful job for the community. I think this whole program is always, every year, whenever that comes, these gentlemen call everyone and remind many times that you have to come. So, credit goes to him, his wonderful team, all the dignitaries, and every person here is so important. Not even because of the Muslim community, but also outside our community. We all, as a family, God help this great nation to always be the superpower and always be the number one in the whole nation. Not in the whole nation, but in the whole entire world. Thank you so much for blessing us.
Now, at the end, I would ask, I see a very high-profile scholar sitting very quietly, Mr. Kimani. Mr. Kimani, can you come here, please, for me? I mean, these guys, when they go, there are about 1,000 people go to listen to them. So I would ask him to please, at the end, give us some prayers for the blessings that we'll be receiving, so we can conclude this program. And please do not forget to take those cups with you. These cups are for you. These were printed by my young gentleman, Mr. Ubedi's company. And these come on one side is T-shirt, and next is association, and there's a blue pen. Please take the two. Come on.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We started by praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the one who is worthy of all our praise and our gratitude. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He guides our hearts toward that which is pleasing to Him and which is beneficial to our community. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He accepts whatever work that we put in and builds our community closer to one another. We ask that He brings our hearts closer to one another. We ask that He gives us an understanding of each other. We ask that everybody that was mentioned and all the hard work that they do behind the scenes, these are people that put thousands of hours into our community and we don't even know their names. That Allah blesses them and He blesses the work that they do. And everybody that's come here and participate tonight, we ask that He removes any hardships from their path and He makes the future brighter. And He uses us for a better America tomorrow. That He brings this community of Dallas and makes us people that benefit one another. That He breaks the walls down between us. He breaks the barriers down. And He makes us people that open our arms to every single person and welcomes them. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Jazakallah khair. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chef.
All of you, especially our three beloved mayors, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we pray, they get lots of work on them, they have a big responsibility. Every time we need something, we think of our mayor. They are our, what should I say, after protector, they are our protector for our city. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give them a courage to help us as much as they can. Thank you so much, Mayor. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Amir was so busy, he still took some time out to be with us. Thank you, Gina, thank you, Richard, thank you all of us, thank you, Ms. Kim, thank you so much, and good luck to all of you.